Today I'm going to read a story out of the Pete's the Cat Storybook Favorites. They're groovy adventures, and they're written by Kimberly and James Dean. Pete the Cat Storybook Favorites, a story from that book. Pete the Cat's Family Road Trip, we're going to read. Just look at all those things on top of the camper. Just look. Pete, Bob, Mom, and Dad are going on a road trip across the United States. Look at how they're putting a bicycle up on top and even a cupboard right there. Dad loads the bags onto the roof. Mom picks the music. Bob and Pete grab the bike. The first stop is Niagara Falls. They ride a boat to see the wonderful up close, the falls they want to see up close, really close. So they're in a boat. Pete loves pretending he's the captain. Next stop is Boston. The family walks the Freedom Trail. They take a photo in front of Paul Revere's house. Do you know who Paul Revere is? Historical and cool, says Bob. Now they're off to a new city. It is New York City. The family takes an elevator to the top of one of the World Trade Centers. Look, it's the Statue of Liberty, says Dad. So they got really far up to and was able to see the Statue of Liberty. In Savannah, they ride a riverboat. Pete orders a slice of peach pie. Oh, yum, says Pete. Life is good. So they're having quite a time, aren't they? Ernest Hemingway's home and museum. When they arrive at Key West, Pete meets a six-toed cat. A six-toed cat. Have you heard of that? Your paws are groovy, says Pete. Right back at you, says the cat. So let's say, count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only see 4, but I bet he has one hidden underneath there. Your paws are groovy, says Pete. Right back at you, says the cat. New Orleans is famous for jazz music. The groovy jazz music makes everyone dance in the street. So they're going to really jazz up a while for being in New Orleans. Just look at them. They're having fun dancing and making music. Everyone is excited about the next stop, but then, the car gets a flat tire on Route 66. Don't worry, says Mom. We can't let this ruin our trip. Mom and Dad change the tire. Soon the family is on their way again. See, they had an extra tire in their camper, and they were able to change it. And then they have to get this one fixed. Mom parks the car. Look over there, says Bob. It's Mount Rushmore. What a sight. What a sight to see. The family stops to take a photo. Just look at them there, Mom and Dad, and we're both kitties. At Yellowstone National Park, everyone unwinds. The park is so pretty and peaceful. Bob sees bison snacking on grass, or bison, whatever you want to call them, bison. Check out those horns, says Mom. Suddenly, Old Faithful shoots water. How about that? She only shoots water certain times of the day and evening. Suddenly, Old Faithful shoots water high into the air. Cool, says Pete. That is cool. Bob thinks it's time to try something different than a car ride. So look at that. He's getting on a horse. The family goes on a horse ride instead of in Utah Mountain Valley. So they're all going to ride a horse. In Los Angeles, Pete checks out the Happy Cat Hollywood Walk of Fame. Let's say that again. In Los Angeles, Pete checks out the Cat Hollywood Walk of Fame. So see, you can walk on this like rug or on this Hall of Fame that they have in Los Angeles. Pete puts his paws in the paw prints. I feel like a star, he says. So there is a place where there's paw prints, and he puts his feet in them. Isn't that kind of neat? When they get to San Francisco, they all squeeze into a cable car. Pete stands in front and says, "Toot, toot." There must be a bunch of other people beside them. The last stop is Seattle. They go to the top of the Space Needle. "Wow," says Mom, "this city is pretty at night. Look at how pretty." Finally, it's time to go home. "We saw so many cool places," says Bob. "What was your favorite part of the road trip?" asked Mom. Pete thinks long and hard. There are so many neat sights. The best part was being together with you all. That was the funnest, says Pete. Thank you, and God bless. I hope you like that story today. We haven't read one of those for a while. Thank you.